What's good, everyone? It's Swoope back at you from M7P, and we're here at Beechwood Mall with Ducky Smallz at Layr Official, one of the hottest clothing lines in the nation, coming right out of the Midwest.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Thank you.
Of course. We're gonna discuss Ducky's role in the world of fashion, the creative process behind the brand, the marketing and production that it takes to help the business run successfully, and then we're gonna witness some day-to-day operations live here at Layr Official.
Let's get it.
Let's get to it. So what's up, Duck, man?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man.
Hey, man, welcome to That's Major, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me
You
once
know,
again, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for being a guest. First I want to congratulate you on the success of Layr Official thus far. How long has the business been in operation now?
Well, the brand was brought to market and in front of people in 2017.
Okay.
But it's been an idea in my head, I would like to say, since I've been conceived. So I don't want to give my age out, but let's just say a few decades, on times a couple decades.
So yeah, speaking on when you were born, how did you grow your love for fashion?
I think it was just a multitude of different things, having the opportunity to see and experience things, whether it was music, culinary. I was always just attracted to things that I like. A lot of things in pop culture. Before I even knew what pop culture was, I was just attracted to it.
If the people don't know, you're also a musician and hip hop artist yourself.
Yeah, I actually am. Started off later, but I have extreme love for music, fashion, culinary, all those type of things. I feel like they all create an ecosystem when you're in this type of life, or just life in general. But I took it to another step. It started off as a hobby, really amongst friends, and just being in like certain sects and certain things, it was more of a cool thing to do, and people are like, oh, you actually sound kind of
You
good.
actually are, right?
So,
you actually kind of nice with
it. One thing led to another, and there was something there. I became somewhat of a Cleveland underground artist.
Okay.
And it, did its thing.
Absolutely. So I want to get into the thick of it now, because, this is a question that a lot of people would have as far as with aspiring people who want to sell product and get in the fashion world.
Yeah.
How were you able to break that door down, that barrier, and actually get into the fashion world from a business aspect? Like, what doors were open for you, and how did you go about that?
Well, it's kind of a crazy story. I was actually kind of thrown in a frying pan of fashion based off of how I was distressed at a particular moment in time. I was actually, I wouldn't say it was a business dinner, but it kind of was a business dinner. This guy who does a lot previously and right now in the fashion world, we were invited to dinner with him, and I had on an outfit.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, I feel like I got some work for you at one of my companies. I'm a hustler as well, and I'm like, cool. Little did I know, this company was American Eagle.
Oh,
and
damn.
I wasn't just meeting with, I was meeting with the CEO of American Eagle. OG in the game, his name is Jay Schottenstein.
Okay.
And it was just based upon how I was dressed at the time. And this guy knew as much and saw something in me enough to even throw me in that fire to meet with this guy who was like a real guy, like a real guy.
So, not to cut you off.
I had no prior, all I knew was how to dress.
Had you let him, so when y'all talked, did you let him know that I'm interested in this from a business aspect?
Well, I knew
I
knew the level of what I was dealing with. So when he told me that, I can do whatever.
Okay. That's crazy.
I had no idea what was going
on.
Where I come from, you see opportunity, you try and take advantage of it, especially if you know there's something behind there. But he has an eye, he has a vision. I guess he saw something in me, because I was just at the dinner table with a nice outfit on.
All from the swag.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
See where swag will get you?
Yeah. Yeah. It does. It opens up a lot of opportunities that may not present itself. That was a major key. Not being corny, that was a major key to open up a major door to being blessed for you guys to sit up here and interview me now.
So from that point forward, I mean, of course we ain't gonna do the whole history, but from that point forward, where did you go? What was the next step?
Just learned a lot. And before that, you know, I had experience in regards to I was doing promotion in the city, doing a bunch of parties, making a name for, you know, myself and my crew. 8081, shout out to Kelp, Rich.
8081,
yeah,
big time, a few years ago, big time.
And running with LeBron and the whole Four Horsemen.
Yes.
Shout out Rich again and Maverick and Randy. And I was able to see a lot of things that I didn't think I would ever be able to see from where I come from. And kind of putting two and two together when you're on a higher level and seeing that certain people are just like you and you just, you know, you start figuring out I can do this. So we started doing it in Cleveland. And this was my fashion opportunity. And it kind of all started off at American Eagle.
Okay, so you took it from there, and then fast forward, we're here at Layr Official. So how specifically did this business come about and get started?
Well, I got to backtrack. So from the whole American Eagle experience, I was able to start another brand with a good friend of mine, brother of mine, who's the son of the guy who I was telling you about, Jeffrey Shine.
So it all came together like that. Okay.
Yeah. And I kind of proved my bones on that, and he hit me up. We were friends first, but he hit me up and asked for my help on an idea that he had about an acronym called TACMA.
TACMA,
Yeah, which stood for They All Can Kiss My Ass. Because we connected on a certain level about certain things in life. And he kind of didn't know which way he wanted to take it. He wanted to make it a brand of some sort. And I was like, yo, let's make it make it some clothes, let's make it some drip. And it was like, cool, and you know.
It's like a lightning bolt, and that lightning bolt was real hot.
Well, that stood for the idea. That lightning bolt, you know, when the idea strikes. That was the TACMA T. So we all felt like we had this idea of like being the black sheep.
Okay, so then we jumped from TACMA to Layr Official.
Yeah.
What's the bridge there?
Well, TACMA kind of, I'm not gonna say fizzle out, but you know, we took it to a crazy place. And then, you know, all the guys kind of just said they wanted to do and go some separate ways.
Okay.
But everything was great.
Right.
It was one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life, to be honest. And I took some time off, and then something hit me about wanting to get back into the clothing industry. And I've always had like this feeling of just being able to layer your aesthetic and layer your life. And that's, you know.
That's where the name Layr comes from.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I grew up, you know, we would say, you know, we were layered up, you know, when I was in junior high, elementary school, you would wear 4 or 5 different polos at the same time.
Yep.
A bubble jacket or a pullover, you know. It's the way you wear your jeans and they layer over your J's or your Timbs, and just fashion and how you layer yourself in general.
So that's where that comes from, the whole Layr, 90s swag, the
absolutely.
polo.
Well, I'm a 90s
rugby.
kid, but I feel like, you know, these kids nowadays are layering their aesthetic to different levels and taking it to different places, but you know, I feel like it's unlimited layers when it comes to expressing yourself.
Okay, so look, we spoke on the creative process. So look, let's go check out some of the swag. I need to see some of the gear, man.
Okay.
I have to walk out of here with something.
Absolutely.
All right, Duck, man, I can't wait to dive into the gear, man.
Okay,
You know, I love the fashion stuff, man.
I know you, I'm hip.
I got some questions for you, man.
Okay.
But first, what does that never know more represent right there?
Well, basically, that's like the mantra to the brand. Layr means what it means, but you know, we have to be inspired by something that we truly believe in as a brand, and never know more is our way of saying no to negative energy.
And negative energy is no good for nobody.
That has no,
has no place.
It gets no
at Layr Official.
Yeah, it gets no play in the whip around here. So.
No play in the whip. So now here we go.
Okay. Yeah.
We got the varsity jacket.
Yeah.
And we got.
So this is the L block with layers, and it kind of just represents infinite layers, infinite growth. I was a fan of Tetris. I still got it on my phone to this day.
Ah.
Building blocks, PlayStation, the game. Sort of those things are like inspirations behind the logo, but this building block, we use different colors. It's kind of like our main color variation of the logo here. You know, and this particular varsity jacket was something we did special for All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, there goes Cleveland right there.
Yeah, it wasn't for sale. It was kind of sort of a collaboration we did with Complex Magazine. Yeah, that's mine. That goes back.
Definitely nice. Yeah. Oh, this is yours.
Yeah.
So I can't buy this one right here.
No.
Oh man.
Unless you're talking a higher layer.
Higher layer of paper.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, Ducky.
Okay. Yeah.
That's your nickname, Ducky.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Duck. So, I'm assuming that's what the Ducks are here for.
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll see this particular duck design in a lot of our clothing. That's my nickname. So it was a way for me to kind of personify the brand. There's also a duck character that's going to be coming up. We haven't introduced to the line yet. But yeah, that's my name, and it's just a way of me being able to express different things. This particular collection kind of wanted to highlight and celebrate ideas and ideation, and we feel like everybody in the world has ideas. So you'll see like the globe logo here. Then we kind of, just express the whole never too
there
more
it is.
type of situation a little bit bigger on the back of this piece. So this is kind of like our
That's another signature stamp right there.
Yeah, this is the Layr official with the duck mark. Like I said, you'll see this, predominantly within the brand, and then you'll also see the L block, which can be represented, like I said, in different color variations. In different ways.
Yeah, I really like that one, man.
Yeah, we use chenille patching for this particular hoodie in a different colorway. Just try and do things that make sense, but we, give people opportunity to
do
what they do. No,
That's not on market yet?
No.
I'm gonna have to cop that. I got the exclusive here. I'm walking out the store with that thing.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Only, you get that. I started off with just a t-shirt and a hoodie with our initial L block on it, and that gave me my first layer, my first base and platform to grow the brand from there. Now we have a store in the mall, and we're increasing our product offering, but we're still keeping that same energy that got us here, and just trying to grow everything.
Hey man, it's dope, man. I can't wait to dive into this, and again, congrats on the brand thus far.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, man, so Layr Official has been spotted on several high-profile individuals, athletes, entertainers. I've seen it courtside, I've seen that L right there, So what has gone into the marketing to get Layr Official to be known on a national level?
It started really grassroots, just building relationships with people that I've had relationships with over the years that, appreciate what I do, or just, appreciate the brand in general. So, whether it's this guy or that guy, athlete, entertainer, or, just somebody that comes into the store, pretty much starts off from a grassroots. And then, like I said before, just, I come from a background of marketing, throwing parties and just being sociable. I'm able to get it to certain people.
And relationships.
That are able to get it out as well.
And different friendships that have been built as well.
Yeah, and everything's organic. We haven't done, since the brands, we haven't paid for any marketing. Hope that's a part of it though, but we're not there yet. This is still new.
And it's awesome how far the brand has went this far without actually even putting a big marketing plan behind it as far as putting out dollars to that extent.
Sometimes them dollars not there. I'm keeping it real. Them dollars got to go for the bills and the rent and it's a real thing. And it's one of the things that my partner, my co-founder, we deal with every day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the creative process behind the brand. What goes into the actual designs, but.
Oh man, you trying to make me go?
What about
jump off the bridge right now? Huh? Well, no, the design part is cool, but
the production
after something is designed, that's
exactly.
a whole different story. Then it's a lot. So it starts out like an idea. It starts out as a picture. Then you have that blueprint, which in the fashion world is usually like a mock-up combined with like a tech pack.
Okay.
Which gives you the exact details. All the way out of how you want to create.
All right, man, so what's next for Layr Official, and what's your goal for the business moving forward?
holistically, I want this brand to be as big as possible. Being able to keep pushing the envelope of creating an elevated product that's attainable for everybody. That's my real goal with the brand. So.
That sounds great. That sounds great. All right, so there it is. So we've discussed Ducky's upbringing in the world of fashion.
A little bit.
A little bit. The ins and outs of the success of the brand Layr Official. Now we're gonna watch Ducky in action as he opens up the store for business.
The part I'm sure you want to see.
Hey, you know what? I'm about to go get this jacket, and I'm about to go get that hoodie right now.
Oh man.
We there right now.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah, cause they don't count. Yeah, I said, yeah, lame niggas hate cause they don't count. Me and my niggas ain't falling out. We making cake and balling out. $1 million plays on paper routes. Popping spades, no Guinness stout. Toasting to these large amounts. Tell your open her mouth. She getting tipsy in my house. Her down and let her out. She tell her friends what I'm about. Know these gon' run they mouth. I'm running up my bank account. Spitting all this ghetto D like Master P was in the South. Prezi plain, yeah, but my chain gon' bling you out. Designing shit, I'll style you out. Layr Official Fashion House. Bitch, I make this fashion count. Get these L's for this luxury. I don't see no losses now. Bitch, I make this fashion count. Yeah.
All right, well, there it is. I got my drip. It was another great day.
Yes, sir.
Hey, catch Ducky next time here at Layr Official when you're in the city, and we'll see you next time on That's Major.
That's major. All right, my G.
Thank you, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you. You already know.
You tricking off what you paid her. Run through, I feel like you're serious. Beefing, but it ain't about paper. These clowns, I see y'all later. Speaking of, I keep them in flavors. Independent with it, got my boss. I feel just like I'm Tony Draper. Do me a favor, don't do me no favors. Yeah, and Nas, you know that we majors. We just from Portland, I bought the Blazers. Knock this, try to send him his papers. Sipping no cleat when I met her in Vegas. Tom Brown shot, watch me sound like I'm famous. Every day I'm installing these haters.
Yeah, lame tape, but they don't count. Me and my ain't falling out. Making cake and balling out. Making cake and balling out.